This exercise is going to work some of the muscles in the core, more specifically your external obliques. Again, this is probably a starting exercise for some. There are more advanced ways that you can work or target these muscles, but this is going to be maybe the basic for somebody who is just getting started. So I'm going to come down to the floor. So great position because my back is going to be supported by the floor, which is why it makes it one of the more easier options. I can bring my hands across the chest, or I can bring them behind my head. And ultimately, I'm just going to lift my shoulder blades up off the floor, and then I'm going to rotate to one side, and then I'll come back down. So that's one motion. It doesn't need to be like lift and then rotate. You're just lifting and rotating at the same time. Now while I'm lifting, I'm thinking about holding my core muscles in nice and strong. Sometimes I like to cue to pull your belly button in. That helps visually or mentally so that we know what holding the core muscles tight means. If this starts to get a little too easy, if your hands are across your chest, your next progression might be to bring your hands behind your head. Remember, you want to make sure you're using your core muscles to lift and not pulling with your arms on your head and neck. Now the next thing that I could do to make it a little harder is I could lift one leg and lower it down and then lift the other side. You could also stay to one side only, maybe let your foot rest on top of the knee if this is a little bit easier in the beginning, and then eventually you could take it to the alternating knees up. So many ways that we can make this appropriate for everybody. And then your next option would be to keep the feet in the air and lift and rotate from side to side. Notice that my knees are staying right over my hips so that they're keeping a little bit of tension on my core. If I tuck the knees in, it really takes all of the tension off of the core. So I want to be strong enough to keep the knees above the hips, and then I could make it even harder by taking it to the bicycle crunch. Remembering to breathe.